The hip switch from a big guy.
For the big guy? Hey, because you know what I'm saying? For a big guy, when you try to go through that three technique, you're going to have to go through two guys. You're going to give him the guard. You might have to hit the center. I need all that hip switch.
How quick Lil Davis pops up. Keep your feet underneath you.
There we go.
I like the way he stuck that, DJ.
I know. Get your foot in the ground, get out of there.
For that base because they're on their heels and everything's up high instead of dropping.
It's uncomfortable for them.
It's uncomfortable.
You got to learn to be comfortable.
That's why it's limited though. The drops are limited.
No doubt, no doubt. You ain't got to cover wide receiver. Check down.
Gallimore should be able to do this well. He's a good athlete.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, and I'm not gonna lie, you see him with the low ones on. Heat on the feet. I see you, big fella. Get out of there.
Some of that basketball background that he has in that drill. He's not cheating the drill, Willie. Some of these guys trying to anticipate.
That's what I was just about to say, DJ. Some of these guys try to be natural. It's tough because you want to do it well, but
key is you got to stay under control too, though. You're going max effort, trying to stay under control, keep everything high, tight.
All that under control. See how he's getting way off the line? He's going at an angle. He's going further and further towards the 40-yard line.
He's trying to anticipate.
Yeah.
He's too high, too.
Number 6.
Matabike, sir.
Oh, Matabike?
Okay,
is that it?
Yeah, he can run.
Oh, yeah. I see you. Show him what you're working with, big fella. There we go.
Good effort, too. Actually use him as some nose and sub and let him rush the quarterback right over to center. Use that quickness.
Stay on the line, man. Stay on the line.
You hear Coach Easton saying right down the line.
Run! Run!
My guy, Jack Andrade, NFL Network Research King. I'll give you a king. I'll give you that title, Jack. That'll be instead of your... Jack just handed me a card. Fastest 40-yard dash by a player weighing 300 or more pounds since 2003. We now have 3 new guys in the top 9. That guy.
That's insane.
Teron Armstead and Lane Johnson in 2013 with a 4.71, 4.72 unofficially. Khalil Davis, 4.76. Neville Gallimore, 4.79. And then Carlos Davis, 4.82. Number 2 player on your top 50.
That's big Derek Brown from Auburn. 6'4.5", 326 pounds, moving pretty well. And this is a different level of athlete, though, when you talk about Gallimore, Neville Gallimore from Oklahoma, who put up a blazing 40. You see the foot quickness there. Want to be a little bit more smooth. But the workout numbers, 40-wise, look at Cam and Jordan's 4.76 with a very similar 10.
Not like coming off the field. You're highly competitive and you like to get it in. I'm just saying it's a good thing.
If there's 85 snaps in a game, 86 of them are mine.
And that's what they said.
But what do you mean you waved them off? You just say, just get out?
Get out of here. Like, you're not coming to take my stuff.
Well, you know, maybe a coach is the one sending him in, though.
Yeah, coaches don't like that. You talk to coaches after, but as long as you know, that's why you make a TFL. When you wave somebody off, you got to go get it.
Until you go make a big play.
With your hands, tough to be a great rusher if you can't do that.
Football on a stick.
See how tight he can stay here.
Before him went outside the cone, which when you say staying tight, getting around that bend, get low, and get right to the quarterback.
You also have to look at the flip at the hips. Look.
Also need to give credit as you're watching these guys go through the drill of the... Did they draw a straw?
Thing you had on the second bag.
Going to be riding you up the field, right?
Right, for sure.
Coach Devlin.
Well, and standing up. When I went back and looked at Cam's sack.
Matter. It's about mentality and what can you do out of the stance and the space you have between you and the opposite tackle.
All right. Guys down.
See how he does. If I'm Sam and Baker, I'm getting a little nervous.
Well, they're going to have to chase him down in the simulcam. OMG.
Big boys with wheels.
All right, what is running club? What have we got now?
We're calling this running club because you're going to sequence moves together. You start with a club, then a spin. You're going to get to the top. Then you want you to rip and really flatten to the quarterback, reach out and see if you can get the ball. So
The other thing, DJ, I was just talking to Cam about is you don't want to wind up. You don't want to be wide with your slaps and open up, because those are targets you're opening up for the offensive lineman to strike.
No doubt. I mean, and be able to punch out. It's got to be more sort of like a reach through. You're aiming where that quarterback's going to be projecting.
Of course, penalty flag out, right?
Well,
I don't know how high you're hitting them with the club.
Like that right there.
On the shoulder, you're good.
well, no, it's good. The shoulder's good. The coaches, you got to break their hands down, and they want you to be violent with your hands. But when you wind up and you get wide with it, you open up your back.
Like a lot of these hits right here. Okay. Like that one in particular.
As they go through these bags, they're trying to go through extremely fast. They'll lose control. So you got to still be under control. You got to be controlled violence as you make it.
I like this new drill right here.
I ain't coming under control.
That spin gets you a little off center. That shows you exactly where you're going to be. I mean, that leads to a lot of guys widening out, and then you got to correct yourself. You got to have.
Here's Lawrence.
Earlier, what Cam says is you got to get through a tight area, right, between the guard and tackle, or tackle and guard. You got to get through a tight area. So a lot of these guys like to jump and slap, but that work together, and you got to turn your shoulders, and you got to be able to move and not be out of control. With a lot of these guys, they're trying to put so much emphasis in the slap side the line.
May I make an observation as we watch this?
Sure, what we got, Rich?
Sam Mills III is the one who's got football and a stick in his hand. Slid. You got to slide it. It should be slid. You should go from one end and pull it back, keep it on the ground like you're snapping. See?
Straight up and down. You want him to come back a little bit. What if the shotgun snap? He's elevation's fine. He's got to get more of an angle.
Look, I just got my evaluation. You have yours, and we can.
To the center's crotch, and it's going to be a fumble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not my cup of tea. That's all I'm saying.
It's the hoop drill, and this is where you can see can these guys bend and wrap, which you want to do as an edge rusher. They usually put a softball or a towel down there. You got to run the hoop. You got to bend over. You got to scoop up the softball or the towel. Keep moving. You want to see if you can keep.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
And you don't want to stop as you're picking it up.
And then you drop it
Stay on
too.
the move.
To the test, if you can bend at going maximum speed,
He lost it. He lost a wheel.
He lost a shoe.
and that's showing real good balance. You're doing this in socks.
You want to stay on the move too. Sometimes you'll see guys, they have to.
You bend it and you
Hey,
run.
DJ, what we used to do with this drill, we put cones right outside the hoops.
Yep.
So you couldn't go outside the cones. You had to stay really tight to the cones, yeah.
Do this drill at almost every pro day.
There you go.
Defensive line coach.
Lean it, Jordan. Lean it. Lean it. Lean it. Lean it.
Oh, you see a little bit of tightness in his ankles there. Keep an eye more on the feet. Getting the towel is just a way to see if they can bend down. If he drops the towel, it's not the end of the world. I want to see if you can corner.
Pick it up and put it on up.
Oh, look out!
Hey,
Almost
you
went
want to
down
pick the
there.
towel up?
An outside hand, and I use that to reach. It's kind of a trick. But as Cam will tell you, once you get around the hoop, if you're reaching with your outside hand, it keeps you tight, and then swipe at the ball.
Oh yeah,
Are they going to do this drill a second time going around the other way or just once?
No, usually they will go through both ways.
Right.
There you go.
There's Lawrence.
Just a little too mechanical with his arms and his.
Segmental. It was a little
Yep.
sectional.
Yeah, but you talk about being a segmented rusher. Can you stay on the move? That's pretty good.
work, Cam.
That's
Nice.
pretty good.
Go Bears.
This
There you go. That way, Bird.
this drill is great. I think it could be improved.
Good job.
Any other affiliation?
What do you have in mind? Up?
By the way, Rich Eisen's show mug would be great. No. Why is Brenson starting the drill?
I mean, that would train.
But why is he mimicking the start of the drill?
With no football on a stick?
Correct. He's using his left foot.
Sometimes you got to supplant the ball. You got to look. You got to give some sort of ball movement. That's ball movement-esque.
But
Yes.
they're
Go. There you go. Stay tight. Stay
Much
tight.
better here
There you
by
go.
Coatney.
There you go. There you go.
The big tuna.
What'd he say to you? We're getting to Penn State, Willie? What he said?
He said, you ready to come to New England? And I was like, where's New
Nice. What a story. Okay, we're watching the on-field drills here now. James Lynch of Baylor. Having at it.
And again, he's one that he's working with the edge guys, but I think he's going to be playing inside once he gets to the NFL.
Could you imagine, by the way, just real quick, if Willie McGinnis was acquired by the Cowboys in the middle of him right in between there and the year that they went and lost to the Niners in the NFC Championship game, right, Willie? 94?
Yeah.
They would have added a couple more rings to that trophy case.
I would have liked to think so. I think it worked out pretty well.
I can do better.
Shoeless Chauncey Rivers.
Hey, this Roach can move for somebody that's carrying that type of weight. And I mean Malcolm Roach. It's not a. Let it go. He's trying to anticipate and cheat the drill.
Well, when Nick Eason, the voice inflection says, run, run, he wants to make you want to coach.
Cincinnati Bengals.
See, he's throwing him off with the voice inflection a little bit.
He's laughing while he's doing the drill.
I think he's just excited to be here.
Run! Change! Run! 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 Change!
So did we lose James Smith-Williams then? Ran the fast time, but he's not in this drill.
Run! Change! Run, 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 run! Change! That's it. Come on, run! Back pedal! Drive! Finish! Good job!
One thing you want to see when Coach Eason heels, a lot of these guys are standing up on their heels, standing straight up. They're either going to fall or not be able to get out or break. So just some of the things they're not comfortable at doing, that they got to get a little bit more comfortable at working in space, especially at back pedal.
Yeah, a lot of these.
If you know you got to do it at the
Well, I mean, I'm just saying in a game setting, they've never done it. They've trained for it for the last couple months, but you can tell some of them it is not natural.
That's a little better. Get on the ball of your feet.
Let's go, Zoo.
So is Nick Eason wearing a microphone, or is his voice just that loud?
Run! Change!
He was that loud when we played together.
Drive! Finish!
You squat down and you tap.
Which one push? Yeah, I think that's out.
Got rid of that one, huh?
It's gone.
Come on.
Good feet here by Bradley and I.
Keep working first. Now go.
Oh, I see the good. Hey, that's a great hit. Get to the quarterback faster.
Come on, quick. To me. There you go. Keep working. First. Now go.
On Davis, see how he moves over these bags.
Quick feet. Come to me. There you go. Good. Keep working first. Now change.
I see. Get out there, big fella.
Transition that we saw from the smaller guys.
Quick feet.
I don't know if I would have had him in space anyway.
No.
Stay low. First.
That's why some of these guys I thought should have been in an earlier group with the interior guys. Well, if you're nicknamed Spider, you should be good at something like this.
There you go. Quick. Change it. Now first. Now go. Come on.
Needs to get going.
You don't need it back.
Come on. Quick feet. Louder. There you go. Come to me. That's it. Quick feet.
The other important thing is for these guys, and he did a really good job at not looking down, your head up so you can see where you're going or what you're hitting, and make your feet work at the same time. So these guys are doing a good job. You see him peeking down right now?
Yep. We didn't see Gross Mott.
Quick feet. That's it, big man. Come to me. There you go.
Oh yeah. I love the way he went.
There you go. First. Now go.
That's pretty good.
If he stayed right in his frame.
Quick. There you go.
For everything that he's pushing, as long as you stay within your frame, you're able to control your hips and control your motion.
And
Quick feet. Come on, keep working. Come to me. There you go. Keep digging. Now first. Now go.
That was nicely done.
Deans from Waco, they're in the same town.
Come to me. That's it. Keep going. Now first.
Oh, he done tied his shoes. Oh, he moving today.
There you go. That's it. Come to me. There you go. Keep digging.
Roach is having a nice day, don't you think?
Yeah, he's actually been quoted in public saying he didn't do so much taking on and he pulled upfield a little bit.
He pulled a Matt McGloin XFL on him.
He did.
I mean, you got an interior guy that doesn't like taking.
Go figure.
By the way, I'm wondering, is there an evaluation, by the way, that Kadir Shepard is wearing this shirt as opposed to the The one with his name on the back, because apparently he could not.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like, what happened to your shirt?
As a father of 4, though, I'm not surprised.
That's a great one. No idea what's going on.
My son forgot his volcano project the other day. It's literally a volcano in front of the door. How do you not see that thing on the way out? It's a volcano.
How do we handle that?
There's no Madden for a week in the Jeremiah house.
Oh.
That's a week off of Madden.
Oh. No. Your parenting skills are spot on. Father of the Year, Daniel Jeremiah, everybody. Oh, DJ, that's priceless, man.
You got to use that full arm pump.
There you go. We're seeing the drills is the expertise of edge rushers, getting around an edge and going to hunt.
Vanessa here.
You hear Joe.
Got a little drama, Rich. Got a new football on the stick operator, Joe Mills Jr. III, and he said that he is not a fan of football practices or nowhere near his guys.
With the ultimate of respect, what's his major malfunction? Would you mind? Understand he's a millennial, but it's functional, it's easy. I mean, Joe Cullen is using it properly.
Maybe it felt like it took away from that first strike on the bag.
Maybe you heard I was criticizing he wasn't doing it right.
I did let him know that, Rich. I expressed the technique to do it right.
Yeah,
we have a tradition here.
You slide.
Combine, you slide it. And he was like, you know what? He shut me down real quick.
You know what? I'm not going to have it either. I won't have it.
Hey, Willie can go help him get Fred the sled out of the back. We can drag that thing
I got you, DJ.
It doesn't simulate mud.
out. North Dakota State. We always would harp on, these guys that have production in college, a lot of times that carries over.
It does, man, and you can see Rich.
Let's see if he picks it up. He wants to pick stuff up.
He's a vertical guy.
That pass rush gauntlet is all about that last bag turn. Got a plan to be able to turn, lift the hips.
What up, DJ?
Cam's new, so you might want to tell him we've got about 15 more minutes before
I'm steaming up here.
getting into.
Rich, and he knows. I told him, I said, Rich takes football on the stick personally. And he just looked at me and shook his head like against the grain right now.
I mean, later on tonight, as we're watching Epinesa go through
That was pretty smooth.
My left hamstring's feeling a little tight, feeling a little sore. My left calf is, what's wrong? It's because you... Last thing, Willie, because I am pissed. You tell Sam, don't make me...
I'll relay the message, Rich. I'll tell him how important this is to you.
That was well done right there.
This is, again, putting moves together here, seeing how these guys move. You see the pop in their hands, and then can they flip, bag, and finish here? This is really at the top of the rush once we get to that last bag, right, Willie?
Yeah,
this is simulating the top of the rush.
Yeah, and you just been moved. And a lot of times they get caught up with how the speed and trying to get through the bags versus you never want to go airborne and jump on a spin move against a really good lineman. That wouldn't end well, Cam.
Yeah. A lot of those 30, 340, they're catching you at that point. And once you lose the gravity, you're going to end up on your back.
Right. Them to dip and get around. Right there. Try not to touch it, I guess.
That's getting around the edge, corner, like getting to the quarterback. The last bag is the quarterback, so you got to get around that edge right here, dip, and go get that sack.
Make that corner.
Well, you want to talk about a guy who leans in the corner. From this very time, he would see him, he would be on like a 40-degree angle.
So was his teammate, Robert Mathis.
Right.
Those guys.
On this second bag, too, right here, the
Yeah,
spin.
that's it, right? Yeah.
That's how you knew it was free.
And he did it both ways. Then outside. And it was over in a hurry. He's a little bit narrow.
Oh, he said, but what does say something about James Smith-Williams, he wants to compete, and he's back out here.
Bazillion pro days since then, I've never seen anybody get hurt on the Vertex before.
Well, the Vertex apparently got hurt too.
Yeah, but it got back into shape. smooth coming around that hoop. Here's Epinesa.
And the idea is to get around and pick up the towel there, carry it to the next place it, pick it up, carry it to the next place it, and run through.
Rich, now with football on a stick, the equipment manager tried to bring it back out to Sam Mills, and he
No idea where the animus towards football on a stick comes from. It's unwarranted. It's inexplicable.
Willie, I've never been a
he's rubbed off on Buckner because Buckner
Well,
doesn't
Brenton
even
didn't
want
use it before either.
He doesn't even want it.
I said he didn't use it last time.
No.
Look, I feel like and give you a better feel of how
It's
to get
not
off.
personal.
It's not personal. It's not personal at all.
Alex Highsmith is having a great.
I think I'm gonna walk over and try to hand this to Sam.
Good enough for it, Willie.
Well,
Just being honest.
I gotta see.
He just waved it off.
He just waved it.
He told me he was good. I don't know.
Kid Roach from Texas.
He's had a great day.
Yeah, he's.
That was good.
Shepard, Strobridge.
He's going to play inside too, so that's pretty good for someone. Look at the production for Tuska on the screen.
Wow. Nobody puts.
And did it with a smile on his face.
Oh, so let's take a look. This is a text. Up. And.
Oh, yeah, he swung it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And
Man, that's a
That's
tough
it.
move. He just shook it off.